Guillaume, I have a question on Serbia, because the Commission last week produced extremely positive assessment pressuring member states to open the cluster with Serbia. Among others, you stated that Serbia is constructively engaged in normalization with Kosovo. Yesterday, it was widely reported that a minister in the government of Serbia, Snežana Paunović, said that if she would be in the position of Milosevic in 1998 and 1999, she would do ethnic cleansing in Kosovo. So you continue to ask leaders in the region, politicians, to work for reconciliation, but then you don't react when such a statement comes from the government minister, from a government which you consider to be committed to European future. I'm asking this because there were several rulings from the war crime tribunals that Serbia did commit ethnic cleansing in Kosovo. So what is your reaction to this?
Thank you, Augustin. On this, we will not comment on comments, obviously, but I will be happy to give you our main position. And the key principle is that there should be no place, and there is no place in Europe for rhetoric justifying and advocating for ethnic cleansing. Such statements run counter to the values of human dignity, reconciliation, accountability, and good neighborly relations on which the EU is founded. They also run counter to the commitments made by Serbia in the framework of the EU-facilitated dialogue to the normalization of relations with Kosovo. So we expect all leaders to act responsibly and refrain from any inflammatory rhetoric, and also contribute to an environment of trust and regional stability.
Yes, thank you, Anita, for your answer. I mean, I don't understand what do you mean when you say there is no place for you in Europe for those statements. Commission every year in the anniversary of Srebrenica repeats that there is no place for denial of genocide in Srebrenica. You said this last week again. So what does it mean in practice? Because Serbia is in Europe, is a candidate country. The leaders of Serbia are good friends of the President von der Leyen and many commissioners. So what in practice means when you say that there is no place in Europe for denial of crimes, glorification of war criminals, denial of genocide, and so on? Because I'm sorry, but I cannot understand what's your point.
So the point is clear. It is exactly what I have said before. There is no place for such rhetoric. As you yourself mentioned, we had several statements this every year and throughout regarding the importance of acknowledging the facts and also honoring the victims, and also supporting the identification of missing persons, and also promoting peaceful coexistence between people. And this is also what we're doing, both within the facilitated dialogue, but also in the enlargement process.